Hi, my name is Marjan Philhauer, and I'm running for supervisor in San Francisco's Richmond District, District 1. I've been running my campaign for almost 2 years and spreading our message of keeping families and working people in the Richmond District. If I'm elected, I'd be the first Filipino American ever to serve on the San Francisco Board of Supervisors. This is so incredibly historic, not just for my kids and future generations, but also because Filipino Americans are the fastest growing Asian American population in the state. We have a voice. We need to amplify affordable for low and middle income earners, as well as investing in transportation infrastructure and helping our local business owners. I also think we need to prioritize safe and clean streets and working compassionately with our homeless population. You know, I've met so many wonderful people across the state services to our district. You know, my mother moved here from the Philippines in 1968 because she wanted a better life for her kids, and she wanted this American dream, this land of opportunity. She wanted us to be able to live that life. And I am just so grateful for the hard work of my mother and father and their families and what they put in to ensuring that my siblings and I would have those opportunities. I think that in this historic moment, just 20 days from today on November 8th, I'm looking forward to celebrating not just with our Filipino American brothers and sisters, but with our neighborhood.
Hello, my name is Magdalena de Guzman. I'm running for District 11 Supervisor dito sa San Francisco. District 11 has the largest number of the largest Filipino community today to win this race, to represent a very diverse District 11. So since June, we're really running a very tough campaign. So we have like a core of of course citywide ang ano ng mga tao, affordable housing, and they're really concerned about that kasi nag-iiba talaga ang San Francisco. Ano talaga ang policy ng San Francisco? Kasama ba ang mga working families, sa San Francisco? Kasama ba ang mga children, and families, mga teachers, yung mga common, ordinary citizens sa San Francisco? Kasi it seems like with this policy, naiiwan yung 99%, nananalo yung mga konting percentage like 1% or something. Importante talaga ito. Jobs that can really pay living wages, and really families that can pay, the rent that is skyrocketing here in San Francisco. So yon. At lalo na sa District 11 naman, ang problema doon, yung mga parking spaces, kasi yung mga garages, nagiging. But it would be really nice to have a first Filipino supervisor from District 11 at, a school teacher for 23 years. So all those years, most of my students really grapple, and the families grapple with homelessness, with affordable housing, with like families working multi-jobs because the wages are not living wages. And then there's also like domestic violence, child abuse, all of that. As a school teacher, I'm in the midst of all.
Magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat. My name is Jocelyn Manalo, and I'm running for Daly City Council this upcoming November election. I was raised in Daly City since the age of 8 years. I worked in a nonprofit sector, and then I moved on working as a community engagement associate, being able to work on creating more jobs and also affordable housing for the community. What I want to see in Daly City, and if elected, I think we need to enhance our senior services and our youth development programs. And also, one very important thing is we need to restore our public safety. What happened recently was a vote to cut our public safety, and that should never be compromised. For me, we also need to have been also in policy making. I would be honored to serve as your councilwoman in Daly City.
So I'm running for the Board of Supervisors in an area that is primarily Asian American. It's over 51% Asian American in the 5th District. It consists of Daly City, Colma, Brisbane, parts of South San Francisco, and parts of San Bruno. And I've been on the City Council for 23 years. I've been the mayor 5 times, and I'm an attorney. I'm a coach at Reardon High School, where my son is a 17-year-old senior wrestling coach, or that's what I do. And I'm a second lieutenant in the California State Military Reserve, where I served my country here and in times of disaster, and I trained in San Jose. So those are the things I'm interested in, and those are the things that consume me, and those are the things that I do to serve my community. And I believe that 23 years on the City Council, I've learned a lot about land use decisions. I think that one of my priorities when I get on the Board of Supervisors will be to make sure that Seton Medical Center stays open, and that we're able to, and they're able to serve those people that are the most needy. So I'm very interested in those kinds of issues, health and safety issues, issues of perhaps even opening up and expanding the services at the north, in the North County. So those are the things that I want to do. I want to actually try to get the North County to have an identity. I know that we're the most transit-dependent area in the entire county. I think that we need to see whether our bus service really does serve us on the times that we need it. So having served on Samtrans and having chaired it in the past, and having served on the Transportation Authority, and having chaired that, I also know what it's like to serve on regional boards with other people. So I currently serve on Peninsula Clean Energy, and I'm also on the North County Fire Authority. So I know what it's like to serve on a regional board. Bay Area Water Service and Conservation Association, I also serve there. So you know, I know what it's like to serve, and I look forward to serving the people of my area. So on November 8th, make sure to vote for Mike Ingona, the Board of Supervisors.
Good evening. My name is Jim Navarro. I'm running for mayor, City of Union City. I'm so happy that I'm going to be running for mayor. I've been on the city council for about 12 years now, and prior to that, I was on the school board. So through progression, I want to continue the good work I've done during all this time, and as a mayor, I will continue to do that. And so my first priority is to make sure that our citizens are safe in Union City and our budget is in order. And another thing is affordable housing. We need affordable housing for our citizens. It's not just our city, but a regional problem. So that's what I'm working on. As a mayor, I will continue to do that. What am I going to do for the Filipino community? Well, what I want to do is to encourage all the Filipinos to register to vote, because our voice must be heard. It's our time. We have to let the government know that we have a voice and we can do a lot. We have contributed a lot to this country, meaning in medicines, in engineering, teaching, in education, and things like that. So it's one thing what we haven't really penetrated in a meaningful level is the politics side of it. So you have to register and have your voice be heard. So again, thank you so much, and come November 8th, please vote Jim Navarro for mayor in Union City. Thank you very much.
With 20 days until the election, I am energized and I'm ready to move forward with all of you. So thank you again for having us and for having me here tonight, and for really recognizing this wonderful historic moment that we're all living in together. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam. Next, we'd like to call on Michael Vingona, who is running for Supervisor, San Mateo County Board of Supervisors.
Thank you very much for having me here today. You know, I look around here and what I see is a lot of people that have given a lot more than I have in the past. And I look at people like Steve Arevalo. Steve, where are you, Steve? Steve's around here. Steve's here. Steve Arevalo, guy that we supported for the commission house. Rodell Rodis.